Cooling inflation just handed the AI trade the keys again, and the VIX fell to 16.5 to prove nobody's scared of what comes next. I'm Max Sterling. This is your StockStory market ritual, for minutes, the numbers, and what they're hiding. So here's the tension. June inflation came in soft, the CPI fell 0.4% on the month, dragging the annual rate down to 3.5%, and the market read that one way, rate pressure off, risk back on. But the whole rally leaned on a narrow set of chip and cybersecurity names while defensive corners bled. If tech is the only engine, what happens the first session it stalls? Who's actually holding this tape up, the broad market, or 5 stocks and a friendly inflation print? Look at the spread. The Nasdaq did the heavy lifting, up 0.9% to 26,107. The S&P added 0.38% to 7,543. And the Dow? Dead flat, up 0.02% to 52,508, because IBM cratered 25.21% to $217 and single-handedly pinned the blue chips. Technology led every sector, up 1.29%, with energy a distant second at 0.37%. Underneath, the rotation was brutal. Healthcare fell 1.93%, consumer staples dropped 1.38%, Conagra's yield is now north of 10% with a dividend the street thinks gets cut. SK hynix exploded 27.29% to $193 on the memory chip AI bid. And the receipts kept coming from Wall Street itself. Goldman Sachs and JPMorgan posted record revenue, the AI boom's newest, least obvious winners. Now the part where I keep score on myself. Yesterday I told you the VIX stays above 17, that fresh Hormuz fear wouldn't unwind in one session. It unwound. The VIX closed at 16.5, down 3.85%. That's a miss, clean and mine. Which drags the running tally to 7-11. I'm underwater, and I'm not going to dress it up. I've been fading this fear rally for 2 weeks and the fear keeps evaporating faster than I respect. Here's my read. The sector rotation story we've tracked for 6 straight sessions just resolved, and it resolved against the fear trade. Oil scare, gone. VIX back under 17. Tech leadership, narrow as ever, but decisively back in charge. My honest problem, I keep expecting breadth to matter and it refuses to. This is a market that wants to buy chips and banks on a soft CPI and ignore everything defensive. So I'm done fighting the tape's direction, but I'm watching that narrowness like a hawk, because a rally this concentrated doesn't correct gently. If you're doing anything here, it's checking whether your diversified book is just 3 semis in a trench coat. And watch Warsh, a Fed pledging a regime change on inflation is not nothing. So tomorrow. The VIX is at 16.5 and calm is winning. I think it drifts lower again. VIX closes below 16 before this week is out, complacency feeding on itself. Logging that call. Different direction than yesterday, on purpose. Come back and grade me. Same time tomorrow. Subscribe so the ritual finds you.